Hey, welcome back. This is Existential. We're playing Dave the Diver. It's another stormy day. The event is coming up. We have just 2 days to hunt these sharks. And as we've seen, these sharks can mess us up. They've mixed in some more difficult breeds for us to contest with. So, we do have to go visit the abandoned cave again, and return to the leader of the sea people. We got, a big old to-do list, right? Though, I think I'm going to focus on hunting those sharks, just because if we end up getting got by a shark and, we're going to lose, like, an entire shift portion of our limited time to do the diving, because we've been doing night dives, but night dives cuts into your economy as well, just because you don't have as much time to be at the restaurant when you're doing a night dive. And I would like to get back to the restaurant for a full shift as well. So what do we want to shop for? I think we definitely get the underwater scooter. Just having the additional agility to be able to dodge those shark bites, I think, is huge. And it's 10 gold. Super cheap. Now, the steel net sensor trap. I don't know if this can catch sharks. I know you can catch tuna and marlin with this, but sharks are a whole different breed. So if this was an explosive bomb, I'd say, hey, yeah, we'll give it a shot. But I think we'll instead go with the oxygen capsule, just to have a little bit more, if we take some damage, be able to take some air, get some health back, I think is the move. Now, weapon shop. Do we have any cool upgrades available? Yeah. Come on. We are missing those trevally fins. We can't do that. I mean, I would love to do the, one of these ones that, not so much the electric damage or damage over time, but the one that slows them down. This one here would do it, but we need one more barrel jellyfish tentacle. And maybe that's in the depths, the barrel jellyfish, or maybe we'll, if we dive long enough, we'll swing down towards the depths and see if we can grab a box jelly, just so we're able to, if a shark is going slow, it's easier to dodge, which is, what we're looking for. And, I mean, I don't think I want to upgrade any of the other guns right now. I mean, the triple axle, we could build. But the issue with the triple axle is it's like a shotgun, yet it's so close, and the sharks are so speedy. So like, even if we built it and upgraded it, which again, I think it has its purpose and use. I just don't think this is the use. Now the sniper, also nice, but we could build it, but the magazine is so small, though, and sharks are usually, yeah, you want to keep your distance, but at the same time, you got to be putting a lot of damage into them. I mean, the grenade launcher, I think, would be the ideal shark fighting weapon, but we can't make it. So, I don't know, let's just dive. Wait, we went to the farm where we logged off last night, I think. Let me double check. Sorry, this is a new session. Yeah, as you can see, new shirt. New shirt, new sesh. Yeah, no, they're good, Alright, back, now we dive. You know what, before we dive, just because I have thought of it, let's swing by the shop, the sushi restaurant, and give the cat his breakfast, because we've got a bunch of these tuna cans. Good for us. We got a bunch of these tuna cans. You can only feed the cat once per day, because you don't want your cat to get fat. Feed. It's staring at you. Momo the cat. Give him the high quality. Look, you have 8 of these things. Yeah. He loves us. I even noticed like there's a platform here. Thanks, cat. I mean, is there a point? Do we? I mean, there must be an achievement or something for feeding the cat a certain amount of times or something. Is it just like one of those pet the dog features that, you know, are in many of these little indie games, these indie gems, like Hades, and where you're able to get an achievement for petting Cerberus? I don't know if you have to pet him once or pet him a bunch of times until you get the achievement. It's been a while since I've done that specific part of Hades. Now, we have been getting the urchins as well, just because they sell decent, they're easy to get, and we're close to being able to upgrade. At least we were. We might have sold a heck of a lot of those. I see the seahorse here, but I don't want to get messed up by the eel. I'm just going to grab the turmeric. And did we grab the turmeric? Yeah, we did. And we'll leave that seahorse. Oh, F. We haven't seen tuna in a bit, which is one of the reasons why I didn't get this, the net trap. But now I immediately regret it, because I think we have in our farm, we have one tuna. And of course, I don't have to explain to you, maybe I do, but it takes 2 to tango in the fish farm to make these fish have a good time together and make a happy little baby fish for us to carve up and serve in our restaurant. Hush, dart, no. I mean, if we were nearby some jellyfish, sure. But that's really not our objective right now. We'll take a baseball bat. It does slightly more damage than our knife, our knife-a-roo. I mean, tell me we got a spawn with, like, no sharks, and I will be very upset. Katana. It's cheap, but it does more than our baseball bat. Though it's not like we engage in melee combat all that much. We in fact, we rarely do. But it's... I mean, Dave's a tanky guy. We do... Oh, we should disassemble this net, though. Should have disassembled the Hush Dart. Well, the Hush Dart, actually, I leave around sometimes. Because you never know. If we find, like, a bunch of jellies, like, oh, it's right here. Let me just grab and pick and swap. You could definitely do that. But then the net, we're not engaging with the net gun at all right now. Hey, Mr. Shark. Hey, Mr. Shark. Well, we got the Scooty, and there's another Scooty drop, so I'm totally fine. I missed. Ow! Our gun is not upgraded, though. What's level 2? I mean, we haven't found any gun kits. Holy crap! Is he dead? Is he? Oh my god, no, he's not. I thought he was reeling back on his death. He was like death rattling, but no. See, I tell you, man, these sharks will F you up. We got a drone, though, so decent amount of shark meat will be coming our way. Let's save that. Yo, the stingray is like so angry. Everybody hates me right now. Everybody hates Dave. Alright, carve you up. We will not waste a drone on y'all. Okay, and... Is there more? Is there more meat on the bones? There is. Can't believe we use that entire Scooty Puff. Scooty Puff Jr. And for those, I mean, for those of you who don't, I think I've explained it before, but it was a while ago, as to why I call this thing the Scooty Puff Jr., because this reminds me of the episode of Futurama where Fry has to infiltrate the barrel jelly that I needed, infiltrate the, I forget what it's called. It's like some sphere to get to like the. It is a barrel jellyfish. Great, excellent. How many of these do we need? I don't think we need them alive. No, because we're using them for gun ingredients, so we're not going to serving them. But the episode where Fry had to infiltrate like the big brain like Death Star kind of deal, because he was the only one who was able to do it, because because he is the result, since he is his own grandpa, like his brain just doesn't like, I get the exact explanation, but like Nibbler explained it to him, and he has to escape on this little like, or I think he infiltrates it and escapes on this little tiny little Scooty Puff Jr. thing, and I think he's unable to escape because it's too cruddy. But as a result of time travel, it's been a while since I've seen the episode. He tells Nibbler, like in the past, you know. Long story short, he ends up when they do the cycle the second time, he has a Scooty Puff Senior, which has like a big old muscly like looking guy with like not parrot, with a pipe out his mouth. I think it was. My brain is inserting the image of the fighting hellfish from The Simpsons, but that's not what it was. But I'm sure it looked pretty similar. It had definitely had those vibes. So we do have. Okay, cool. I thought there was a Titan triggerfish over here. Ooh, yes. Okay, now I am ready. I feel totally prepared to F. I was gonna say, I feel totally prepared to fight another shark because we have our Scooty and we have our health, and I went to go grab that little shrimpy thing, and I used the oxygen, which I was meaning to save. Okay, if this is a sand shark, these guys are pretty easy to kill. I think it is. Like, yeah, he's very predictable pattern. He's not as fast. Yeah, three shots. He's done. He's done. We will carve him, because I want to save the drone for a different shark. One that may be larger. No, I'd love to find, like, a level, like a gun kit to upgrade this bad boy we're using. We did not, but, I mean, the poison harpoon. I like messing with that. Now, these sharks aren't... As long as we hit all of our shots, we should be able to kill this guy, too. 1. Oh, God. 2. 3. Ba-bam. Now, we will use a drone for him. Not like that this is a wildly better sharking thing, but we're at... No, okay. I was looking at the depth, and I thought that was the weight we're at. We're at 20. So we'll carve this guy up, too. So we were at 60 out of 94 of kgs of our carrying capacity. But again, I was looking at the depth. Looked at it rather quickly. Now, we do need bullets now. We only got 2, so no matter what shark we come across, it's going to give us problemas if we don't have more bullets. I don't want a net gun. I do not want a net gun. Stop giving me the net gun game. Yeah. Take some kelp. Delicious, lovely kelp. And there's a auction here, and then there's one up here that we pass as well. But I mean, we're so close to being topped off. I don't think it's worth. We'll save those. Limestone cave. This is where I will take the auction from this clam though, because I do not see ourselves coming back over here. Spending too much time in the cave. I will see what's in this yellow box, though. Okay. I think we'd rather have the scooters right now. Yeah, let me out, let me out. Of course, I'll use a third of it immediately just to get us out of the cave. Alright. There's probably no more sand sharks. I was hoping we'd find gun upgrade. Of course, I keep saying. Here we go. Bullets. trying to manifest the gun upgrade into reality. So far, it is not working. We do have some purple urchins, though. Delish. Delish. I do feel way more awake than I have been lately when recording videos. It is early in the day, and I am 2 cups of coffee deep, so I feel fantastic. Probably only a cup and a half, if I'm being honest. I didn't finish the second cup because I didn't want to feel that coffee anxiety you'll sometimes get, or I sometimes get. I just have a little too much caffeine, which is wild just because I used to were full on bullets. I had access to an espresso machine a few years ago when I was in office at this one company that they had them at. I was like cupping the coffee before I left the house, or my apartment rather, then a cup of coffee when I got to work, maybe a second one, I can't recall, before lunch, and then after lunch it would be like a cup of coffee with shot of espresso inside of it. And there may have been like an espresso shot mixed in throughout, like here or there, elsewhere across the day as well. I was drinking far too much caffeine. Far too much. It was a problem. It was a very big problem. Oh, hello. Alright, let's get rid of you first, because you will just get in the way. We do have what we need. Let's actually flip to the one that is full, because these guys... Man, again, like, I don't feel great about fighting the Tiger Shark because we have just our base level gun. It is a level 2 rifle, but even still, like, this guy is pretty big and pretty strong. We have bullets. Okay, since we have bullets, I'll go ahead. I'll engage him because he's also not the fastest. Yeah, see, he's pretty easy to dodge. Especially with the Scooty. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. This guy's huge, so we will drone this dude up. Bye. Glitter. A hole. We will dismantle this. Assemble? No disassemble. Johnny 5 alive. Yeah, but even still, like, when I was drinking all that coffee, I would try to, like, have my caffeine cut off around 3. But even still, when you are drinking that much caffeine, it's not really gonna fully be out of your system before bed. Even say, like, caffeine stays in your system a lot longer than you really kind of not mean for it to. Like, you have the initial rush and crash, but even after that, there's still, like, leftover caffeine in your body that can impact your sleep schedule. Like, I try now, like, I forget if I mean, I may have had that cut off as I was trying to wean myself off, like, the amount of coffee I was drinking. Like, but I've been pretty diligent past few years to pretty much not drink any caffeinated beverages after about 3 in the afternoon. That's usually when my cutoff is. And I now typically will drink 2 or 3. Typically, I try to keep the 2 X. Unless I'm really dragging, then I'll add a 3rd. But usually 2 is enough, which again is like, I used to drink a whole lot more. Even before that, when I had free reign of the espresso machine, I would drink a lot of coffee. Just, it would be constantly just throughout the day, just like, again, I would likely probably stop at 3, but I would still be drinking like 6 or 8 cups. Like every hour on the hour, I was like drinking a cup of coffee, which is way too much. We will disassemble this bad boy. So yeah, now I'll try to go with just 1 and make it with just 1. I will drink green tea as well. Sometimes decaffeinated, sometimes not. So if like on average, I'd say I have 1 cup of coffee and 1 thing of green tea for my caffeine intake, and then like I'll switch to decaffeinated tea, or, and this is a rarity, this is only like on a special occasion, and I am someone who never, you know, understood for a very, very long time the point of decaffeinated coffee, of decaf. I would make fun of its existence, because I also, before working this corpo office job, way longer before that, I worked in a bookstore within their like their cafe, not a Starbucks, something very similar, where I had free reign of a the special machine and all the coffee. And like I just didn't get like decaf. We served it, I had it, and I was kind of like back in my head making fun of the people who did tennis racket, weird, who would order that kind of stuff. But now I totally get it. Like I do. Oh, hit the wrong button. Ah, my guts. Oh, holy God, that's a lot. I think 1 more shot should get him. But yeah, no, I wholly enjoy the taste of coffee. And so I get the instances where like, hey, like I want a coffee, but I don't want the caffeine kick. And usually that's like when like, if it's like later in the evening, I'm having like a dessert, it's like a special occasion, because, you know, the sweetness of the dessert coupled with the bitter. I like my coffee dark. Like as dark as can be, midnight. You know, just friggin' dark bitter jet fuel is how I take mine, and you know, no cream, no sugar, just black like my heart. So that coupled with like whatever like sweet dessert that I'm having, they complement each other so well. But again, like I want to be able to sleep that night. So like I know some people can do like coffee and caffeine like at all hours of the day and it doesn't impact them, like won't impact like their sleep. There were so many oxygen things over here. Why can't I find one? But I am not like that. I'm a very like, you know, sensitive sleeper, what you would call it. Where are the oxygen? There were a couple on the right. Fuck! Like, my brother can drink, like, a cup of coffee, like, 2 of them back to back at, like, 7 and 8 at night, and just, like, go to sleep. Like, he's totally fine. Not me. Not me. Often I've described to myself that sometimes I don't get insomnia. I get insomnia on occasion. It's not like I suffer like every other night, but maybe like once every other month or so, I will just get a really bad bout of insomnia. So I try to be pretty good with my sleep hygiene of like, you know, being able to sleep. At times I used to say that I'm not so much going to bed or falling asleep. I'm just tricking my body to go to sleep. It's not that bad anymore, because I've definitely, you know, improved. I could be doing better. I could be better at it. I could be, you know, not looking at my cell phone screen at like 11 o'clock midnight in bed with like everybody does, that they say is so terrible for you, and going to sleep since it's just like a blue light in your face, like your brain just thinks that you're staring to the sun, so your circadian rhythm just thinks it's the middle of the day and you should be awake. So any of those sleep endorphins or chemical receptors in your brain, like, put them away, it is daytime, we gotta do things. So I mean, I could be better in regards to things like that, but I've still gotten pretty good. I should like be better with the cell phone. Work in progress, and new goal. But again, like, it was, I think when I was at my worst with my sleeping habits and trying to, like, having to sleep and not being able to, like, I was just working a job that I did not like, and it was stressing me out so very much. And that, coupled with all the coffee that I was drinking at the time, like I would be not able to sleep. No, I was gonna swap that out to get these jellyfish. I mean, they're right here. I can't carry that much. Can you, Misty? There we go. Say, if you come over here, maybe I will do that quick. So again, so stressed, so much coffee, never able to sleep. The insomnia would you know, as I said before, it would be like every other month. It was like every other day, or more. It was really bad, and I was also taking a lot of melatonin to help me sleep, which I've since cut out a while ago, just because, you know, it's the occasional melatonin isn't bad, right? If you're jet lagged or something. But it's not something I think you should have, like, your body, like, rely on, because your body is lazy. If you start supplementing with something too much, you're like, oh, I don't need to make this anymore, because we're getting it through a different means. So it will make it more challenging for you to, like, actually go to sleep on your own. But, like, the melatonin I was taking, you know, higher and higher dosages, just to be able to want to sleep. But again, like, since then, I have been able to make some changes. I mean, that was, like, maybe, like, 10 years ago. That's been a very long time since I was at that very stressful job, which I hated with a strong passion, but couldn't. I was just stuck there for a while. Yeah, so like I was saying, I am very refreshed. I am ready to stream and get a couple, not streaming, I'm just recording episodes right now. Get some episodes in the hopper and play some Dave the Diver and, you know, chat with you all folks that are tuning into my videos, which of course, love to have you here. It's always a good time. Now we're almost out of our carrying capacity. We'll disassemble this. And I mean, honestly, if we did find another shark, we don't really have the drones or ability to carry. So like, I'll grab like a couple more fish and then just head back to the boat. Ooh, good Scooty. Scooty Puff Senior. Sure, we'll get you. You'll be the last fish. Yeah, because now we are too heavy. So let's just head back up. I think it was pretty successful though. We got 3 sharks. We got like the sand shark. No, I think we had 4. I think that was a mako shark, the one that we fought first. We got that shark. We got the sand shark. We got the tiger shark, and we got 2. I think 2 Shawshank Redemption sharks. I think that's 5. That's a decent haul. That's a good haul. I mean, we needed that because we definitely had a couple excursions where we did not do very well at all. We haven't messed around too much with the seahorse racing mechanics, so I'm not going to hold on to that until we start getting exploring that part of the game a little bit more. Yeah, the tiger shark, very nice. So yeah, stingray. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. We've got more. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's probably multiple fish in this stack, I would imagine. Rank 8 for the mako. Where's the tiger? Rank 6? Oh, that's why the mako shark is such a pain in the ass. Oh, hello, Otto. Hey, Glob's planted a couple days ago, ready to be harvested.
Seriously? They grow so fast.
Well, all kinds of unexpected things happen at the Blue Hole. We need to prepare the ingredients for the vegetable sushi before customers come. Hurry to the farm. I don't know, whatever voice I'm giving Otto, it just constantly is like moving. Originally, I just was trying to make him sound drunk, but I've since like it's not consistent. The weather is incredible. The weather's incredible. The crabs are great as well. Harvest some for yourself. Look at these delicious carrots. How about that? You guys done? No. But you're filled with water again, so like that. I see it. I see it, game. I don't need the pink arrow. I got it. There's eggplant.
Wow! The eggplants and carrots look really nice.
Visit often and show your love, and the plants will repay in kind. Now then, take the mug. Will help make vegetable sushi. Now I'm Rocky. I have other vegetables as well. I'll sell them at a reasonable price if you want them. Don't forget that good ingredients are what make a good dish.
Thanks. Now I need to make vegetable sushi and white rice.
By the way, who ordered the vegetable sushi? Yeah, you know that rap. I mean, when the rapper showed up, he was looking for Otto, so I guess he knows Otto. So I'm not going to be surprised if Otto shows up in the weird cutscene that we get when we feed the VIP that sushi. So what do we want to make? This is very expensive. This I don't think is necessary until we have more plots. Let's see. Let's just do like one of each. Just because I'm curious to see what we'll be able to make. One. Did I just buy the same one twice? I mean, they're not expensive. Oh, garlic. We have garlic issues all the time. No more space, move the storage box. Well, okay. Yeah, we did buy 2 beans. X. Onion. I don't want to do 2 beans. 2 beans or not 2 beans? That is the question. Okay, one more shop. Let's... Do we do... We'll do another garlic. Garlic seems to be in a lot of things. My knowledge of cooking. Oh, and I almost missed. Right here. Gotta grab that. See the nutrient thing? It goes up. How do you get to full, though, is the question. Okay, bye. Fish. Have they been breeding? Are they any... They have not. They're good. They're good. Alright, so I'm going to put a cut in the video right here. If you enjoyed the video, I really appreciate you watching. I would also appreciate a like, comment, subscribe. Give me that old triple play of engagement, the Triforce, if you will. Give that to me so I can hold it above my head and go da-da-da-da. But anyway, thank you again for watching. I'll be back with some more Dave the Diver for you tomorrow. See you around. Bye.